Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the official ARK Podcast, number 85. My name's Brad, and I'm here with the core team. Your host tonight, as always, fantastic leader, Atlas. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you for the introduction, Brad. And folks, welcome back for another edition of the ARK Nightly Podcast. And folks, here we are again, standing shoulder to shoulder with our troops, seeing the total vault accounts increase day by day. We're at 2,586. The ARK price holding nice and steady at $5.71 BUSD. Market cap 4.687, 362 USD. And our Spark price pool is at 184.19 ARK. That is 1,051.72 BUSD value. It gains an all-time high, folks. And we've been looking around. We've been looking high and low through the crypto streets, and we still have not found a project that has been able to give away to their community a value of $27,223.22 in ARK to 36 lucky winners. You don't have to do a scratchy. You don't have to buy a lottery ticket. If you're an investor here, if you have your first level of rewards, which is on the foundation side, which is our version of a 100% APR, high yield savings account that you can put your BUSD and take your BUSD out at any time, folks. If you have at least $250 there, you also qualify to get your level 1 direct referrals through the referral system, or you have any legacy NFT, my friend, you're in the game. You qualify to win. And look, it's amazing. Tonight we'll be doing the 37 Spark Rewards winner. I know there's a lot of FOMO out there on the streets for this. And that's just one of the many ways, as most of you guys are investors here, and you know how Spark Rewards and how the ROI DApp, how legacy NFTs, there's so many ways to earn, and we could hear the printers just going off, man. Folks are getting close to their ROI. Now, everywhere you look around, smiling faces, folks sailing on the ARK. And once they get that ROI, my friend, you're in pure profit. You're just sailing, you're doing your compounding strategy, you're managing your investment, where you're doing a 50-50 or 60-40, or you're allocating for your airdrops, for your syndicate, for your team, because you want to reward those folks that are helping you grow, that are helping you get to your financial goals here at ARK, which transcend into, really your own personal financial goals in your real life. That's why we're all here, right? For that growth. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Brett, give us a couple quick little updates, and then we're going to, have our special guest of honor. We have Matt Hatter and the crew from the Pillars. These guys are just standing out. Their Discord is the place to be. If you want the truth, if you want the facts, if you want to hear the hard questions asked, but in a professional manner, coming from a place of true learning, not FUD, not hype, just keeping it real, calm, cool, collected. That's the place to be, guys. So we have them here as guests. Thank you, folks, for coming and joining us tonight, because you've got a great event that you've invited ARK to come and participate in. And we really want to rally our troops here at ARK to come on over and make this event a complete success. So, Mr. Brett, please go right ahead.
Thank you, Atlas. And yeah, it's hard to keep track of all of the contests and stuff we have going on right now. I don't know any other projects that are giving away so many different ways than ARK. We've got the ARK contest that's ending on the 26th. So a few more days for that to get in. Change your name in Telegram to ARK and win. Get a chance to win 200 BUSD. There'll be 5 winners for that, up to 1,000 BUSD giveaway. We've got a meme contest coming up. I'm not sure if we've sent out the announcement today. We have so many things going on. But that's going to be a Twitter meme contest coming up, so stay tuned for that. We've also got that poker game you mentioned over at the Pillars. We've got the All Aboard sessions for content creators and also participants in our daily podcast. They can go over and clap, like, subscribe to the videos for the articles that we present during our All Aboard session of the podcast, and they'll get a chance to win. We'll spin the wheel, and they can win 50 BUSD or up to 100 BUSD, depending on how many participants we have. You did mention the mobile app. We had some more updates on that today. The front-end UX UI designer for the mobile app is actually incorporating some of the second-generation design stuff into this first generation of the mobile app. So that was exciting to see, putting some elements that designers come up with to make it even more badass than it's going to be. So that's pretty cool. We've got today dropped I'm not sure if Brad's going to go through this. We've got a Ukrainian YouTuber that has a big following that dropped a big YouTube video today. Yeah, and then you and I met with another big YouTuber today. So much going on, so many people around talking about ARK, and yeah, I think we're building some nice momentum, and we've got more things on the development side happening that are going to be positive down the road here. So yeah, just keeping the course, busy days, both on the dev side, the marketing side, and also all the activity going on in Telegram. So it's tough to keep up with, but this is definitely where the action is. So hang around and win some BUSD.
Yes, sir. Let's get this crypto.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get this crypto.
Baby.
Oh, god damn!
Oh yeah, let's get this crypto.
All right, so let's invite on stage, center stage, our great friends from the Pillars. How are you folks doing tonight? Welcome to the podcast.
Hello.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for
Well,
the
it's a
pleasure
welcome
too. Very
to have
kind
you.
words.
Well, man, you
let's
guys
get that
are
crypto
amazing, man.
to get pumped up. Hit me with it.
Oh man, we do it. Let's go again.
Yeah.
Let's get this crypto.
Baby.
Oh, god damn!
Oh yeah, let's get this crypto.
More cowbell, please. More cowbell. So, yeah, absolutely, guys. Very bullish, man. I love you guys. I love that you invited us over to have a AMA, and I still think to this day, man, that you know my dream of being, you know, with the whole team here at ARK over at the Joe Rogan Show. It hasn't come to fruition yet, but I think when it comes to DeFi, Mad Hatter, man, you are the Joe Rogan of DeFi, undisputed.
Very kind,
sir.
thank you.
Amazing, and your community, the way you guys, you know, your Discord organized, you guys really are about the education and giving folks an opportunity to represent themselves and have a conversation. None of the BS hype and none of the FUD, just keeping it real. So, you know, quite an honor, and I would, you know, wish for you guys to, for those that don't know you, if you could also, you know, send me a link. I'll go ahead and post it here so you guys can join their Discord. It's amazing, guys. And yeah, introduce yourselves. Tell us all about this amazing event. Why did you choose ARK? And yeah, let's make this happen.
Yeah, once again, thank you for the warm welcome. It's very kind. So as you say, we're kind of a space that wants to change the way people approach Q&As and protocols and ask questions in a professional, kind of serious, but also relaxed manner. You know, conversation, it doesn't have to be brutal when you're asking tough questions. It can be fun, and it can be chilled, and sometimes those kind of conversations are where you get the really juicy answers, right? And you can get an honest back and forth. So that's what we focus on. And we really enjoyed having you guys on. Actually, we really enjoyed speaking to you guys. it was really interesting to hear what you guys are developing, and you've got some really smart brains that are working on this particular protocol. Now, one of the things that we wanted to do with our space is give back in a positive way to protocols and their communities. We noticed that in light of a lot of bad actors in the space, there were people that were going on the offensive by going after the people that had either rugged or done something that they didn't like in a negative way, rather than trying to tackle the problem from a bit more of a collaborative, positive light. So we were spitballing ideas and thinking of ways in which we as a space could give back. And one of the things we thought about was having our own poker events just within the space, kind of a couple of times a week. And everything snowballed from there, really. We discussed, well, what if we invited people in to talk during the event? And then we thought about perhaps having a round table, and a round table poker event that just had team leads talking about their particular protocols and also talking with each other. Because, you know, you have these mega AMAs, but often they are geared towards allowing a protocol to speak. They'll have their 5-10 minutes worth of a pitch, as it were, and then they go quiet and they let someone else go. Very rarely do you get this opportunity to hear team leads really have a conversation with one another about the space, their thoughts, what they think of certain mechanics of protocols, or how they feel the space is shifting, etc. So once we kind of settled on that idea, we then thought, well, how can we add giving back to the communities, not just by way of this amazing round table, but how can we actually give back to the communities with money? So we thought, well, why don't we sell some tickets, a small amount, only $5, and what we'll do is we'll pool all the money that we raise from those tickets, and we'll give 10% to whichever protocol has sold the most tickets. So if you guys sell the most tickets, for example, 10% will go exclusively to your community during the actual poker game. And the rest is going to go towards creating a nice juicy green candle by buying the native token of the winning protocol. So in short, essentially what we want to do is create a nice green candle, buy those tokens, and then we're going to give those tokens back to the team lead who's won, whichever winning team lead that might be, and they can then distribute those tokens to their community however they see fit. So yeah, I should also say, and David's probably going to scream at me for not saying it, when you buy a ticket, when you buy an NFT, so it's an NFT that you mint, it also enters you into a lottery, and there is one more slot at the table up for grabs, and that is going to go to anybody who has minted an NFT. So we will draw that lottery the day before the event to let the person know that they're the ones going to be sitting at the table, and they stand a chance of winning up to $10,000 worth of the token for the protocol they supported. So if you're an Arkfi NFT holder, yes, if you're an Arkfi NFT holder,
You
you
say
win.
money can't buy happiness? Look at the fucking smile on my face.
Exactly that. So yeah, somebody could win up to $10,000 worth of Arkfi if they mint an Arkfi NFT, get the spot at the table, and then win the night.
Can you buy multiple NFTs, or is it one per person?
You can buy as many as you wish. You can buy one for every protocol. You could buy 1,000 for one if you so like, and that will give you as many entries as you've got NFTs into the lottery for that last spot.
For the wild card, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. I want to sit at that table with all you guys, so I'm going to have to mint some NFTs.
Yeah, I mean, it's the lineup's great too. So we've got EMP, for example. EMP Money's going to be there. Obviously, we know you guys are going to be there. We have MDB, Make DeFi Better, are going to be there, and we also have James Pelton, who, as we know, is a fairly sizable YouTuber, and we thought it would be really interesting to bring a different perspective as well. And Jason from Up Finance. So yes. So yeah, we've got some big names in the space for our first ever poker event, and we were really keen to get you guys on board. So glad you said yes, and glad we're kind of making it happen. Less than 2 weeks now, and we'll be kicking off.
For
My
the
first question
community.
to Atlas. Sorry, go on.
Oh, thank you. For the communities, who are involved but don't get the seat at the table, we'll be able to watch the poker game. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. So you'll jump into our Discord. We're going to live stream the table so that you don't have to log onto a site as well as Discord. It will be live streamed, and you'll be able to hear everything that's being said as well. So I'll be hosting the event itself, and I'll be running through some questions and just trying to kind of guide conversation and get hopefully as much alpha out of the team leads as I can, and hopefully get them to spill some beans on a few things.
Awesome. Looking forward to it. Thank you, guys.
And you're also going to play, right?
Yeah, well, yes, I will be playing. How well remains to be seen, but chances are I'll be the first out. We should also say, if James Pelton wins, for example, he is going to pick a protocol on the night that he's enjoyed speaking to, and his winnings would go towards that token. So whatever happens, money will go towards that particular protocol. But also, it's a really collaborative way to get everybody's name out there and different communities meeting different protocols, right? Because not everybody will have heard of all of the other protocols and vice versa. And we just thought it would be a really interesting way for communities to kind of meet in a single space. They can all have a conversation about what their protocol does. And it gives a really kind of nice organic exposure to all of these protocols. So, we kind of hope by doing this, everybody's going to have a new bunch of investors jump on board and pay interest to what they're doing.
Well, I think that cross promotion is fantastic. I mean, because you better believe we're going to talk about Spark. we're going to talk. Folks are winning here. We're now upwards of 1,000 BUSD worth of ARK every single night. Right. And we've got some great memes actually about that. And we're just starting a meme contest. But I think it's a brilliant idea, as we have always said that our culture here is to really rally together as DeFi investors and projects. We're all here for the same purpose, for growth, for making sure our investors get a great return on their investment, and our communities are shared. Especially in the ROI dApp space. However, there's other projects that are not ROI dApps, and I think it would be great for them to get involved. And also for our community, we preach here, diversify. Pay yourself. We say that to James at the water cooler all the time because he gets that FOMO. He puts on the moon boots. He gets his helmet. He's like, man, we're going to the moon. I'm going to hyper compound my way to $1 billion. We're like, hey, little James, come on, calm down, man. So there's a lot for everyone. This is not about, I think, pointing your finger at somebody and criticizing them. And we all know you never make yourself look good by making somebody else look bad.
Right.
On the contrary, I think there's a positive to a lot of folks. And if there's one thing that we have, I believe, all in common, that you've picked are folks that are doing the right thing. They're walking the talk, and they're doing their business in a respectable manner, which is something to be said in a sea full of scammers and bullshit artists and just plain thieves that are out to get people's money. And like we've just seen this past week with the whole AI trading bots and all these scams that we need to stick together, and we need to represent each other and be cordial and collaborative, because I rather an investor at ARK, even if we got James from the water cooler into DeFi, he's never bought crypto before, he's earning, he's happy here at ARK. I'd rather he take some of those earnings and diversify into some of these other projects that at least we know these folks are good people.
Right.
And are doing the right thing, than to be persuaded by the shiny little, trinket, the shiny little object, by folks that haven't earned a reputation, who haven't put the time in, who are out to do the bad things that we're seeing over and over. So couldn't love more what you're doing. I think it's a great opportunity to have that conversation and unite as a community of investors and developers. That's what we are.
Yeah, I think it's spot on. And there is no point trying to stand tall on other people's shoulders. It's never a good look, right? And you get caught out very quickly. And like you say, it is meant to be collaborative, and there are a lot of scams that are happening at the moment. And this is also a way for people that haven't heard of certain protocols to hear a little bit more in depth about the people that sit behind those protocols. Because as I always say, when I'm speaking to people, there are human beings that sit behind these things that have real intentions. They have real desires to do good things. They're creating things because they love what they do, and they want to help people. Of course, we're all in it to make money, but at the same time, you don't create something like this unless you're going to scam. You don't put this much effort into creating something like Arkfi or EMP or whatever it might be, unless you are dedicated to giving back to people in some way. And what better way to do that than to hear people speak about it in their own words, and have a bit of fun while they're doing it, right?
Absolutely. This is going to be, I think, hopefully a tradition here in the DeFi space, and I think that we're, from my understanding, we are the first round of projects you're inviting, but you're going to do another event, and we know you guys do your due diligence. We know you guys take the time. You're not just going to invite just anyone. So
Right.
I think you're in that. Doing a great service to the whole community. So when people hear about, hey, there's the poker event over at the Pillars Discord, you better go. You're going to learn something. You're going to see something new. You're going to hear somebody new and what they're doing in their project. And there's so much innovation, and there's so many great people. I mean, I just keep running into them everywhere in the space. And
Right.
to have them all there in one table hanging out. So here at ARK, we want to rally really behind us. I think that we need to, start pushing, this more to our community. We've been so busy with so many things, guys. I don't think we've fumbled or dropped the ball, but I think that as we get closer, it's time for us to really, explain to our community and answer the questions, which we're going to open it up for any questions now. So as every day passes, we want to make this more visible. We do have it running on our bot that's just giving messages all day, but having a conversation. And I do thank you for being here, because there are some questions, and sometimes I know for myself I'm so overwhelmed. I'm directing folks to you guys as the event promoter. You're hosting it. Maybe you're going to link up with Las Vegas, and folks will be taking bets on the side over there through the Jumbotron. We can see so many angles, but I thank you for coming and making the appearance here, because you guys are wonderful, and I think our community, hearing the whole vision that you've put together here, they will rally. I mean, and having the opportunity to sit at the table with the big boys. I mean, how is that not exciting? I mean, I could see Coach Brad over there. He's FOMOing hard, man. He's a great player too, by the way. We've done
Right.
we've only done one Discord poker game here at in our Discord, but a great way to really unite the communities, and anything related to uniting the crypto communities. That we are going to be there if it's done in the right way by professional folks, the way you're doing it. So let's open it up for some questions here from our community. Guys, this is it. This is your chance. They're live here direct for you.
My first question from the Pillars directly. Atlas, how would you rate your poker skills?
I don't think I would even have a rating. to be honest.
Good? Oh, okay.
No. I could play some chess, but I'm not much of a let's say a poker player. I know how to play it. I could get better and be better. And I've been transparent with our community. I'm not going to tell them that we're going to win this for sure. And I see the real value of having the communities united. I think that's the biggest win. If we get lucky and we play well, great. But I think the real value is the event itself.
Great. But I would have to remind you of the bragging rights that you also are going to achieve if you win. So Coach Brad maybe should give you some lessons in poker, right?
He's being modest.
We've actually joked about it.
He can play. He's being modest. He can play.
Yeah. So, folks, any questions? How to get the NFTs?
Yeah, I had a quick question. Yeah, can you guys go through that a little bit? So, is there like there's a DApp and hook up our wallet? It's all BEP20 or BSC?
Yeah, so
how do we buy them? I'm just gonna probably send my BUSD to Brad anyway, but I just wanted to know.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we should have touched on that really. It's BUSD, and we've got a simple page where we can send you to. You guys have the link to send your community to buy the ARK NFT, but we have a link if people want to jump into our Discord that will have all of them on one page. So you just go to that, you connect your wallet up, and it's 5 BUSD plus gas, and that will get you one of the NFTs.
And then you have to join our Discord, and then just wallet connect via Collabland, and then you're gonna get access to all the channels, like the channel where you're chatting with the other NFT holders, and also the voice channel, of course, where the event is going to take place.
Right, that's a private channel too. So people that don't have the NFT won't have access to that, and we are going to be running a couple of poker games in there before the event. So just on random days at random times, we're going to start up a game, and we're going to do little giveaways as well, just for the community. So that won't be for the team leads. They're not invited. It'll just be for the people that have bought the NFTs.
Just had a thought, and this is in the spirit of raising, funds for the game. Some people might not be confident to sit at the table. Not everyone, is going to be comfortable in that situation, because there's some, as you said, there's some big names around that table. So, can you designate a community member to play for you, or does it have to be the member that is assigned to that wallet?
We don't want to put anybody in a position where they're not comfortable. So of course, if you win and you want your spot to go to somebody specific, then we're more than fine with that. It's meant to be collaborative and fun. So I'd hate for somebody to kind of want to give up their spot if they've won it, but I wouldn't want them to feel like they have to allow another draw and for it to go to somebody else. So if they wanted to give it to somebody else, they could do that.
Yeah,
but don't give your space to Phil Hellmuth or something.
Well, I was about to say, if Phil Hellmuth suddenly pops into the Discord and is sitting at the table, we might have something to say. But yeah.
Have you guys been spying on us here at the podcast? Because we talked about that.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Somebody's hitting Phil Obiak right now just to have a quick conversation to see if he's available. Right?
Helmet at the table, guys.
I was just wondering that, in case someone wants to, help build the fund, but is thinking, I don't want to. I could win, and then I might have to play, and it just, I was just in the fear it might put people off. So it's good to know that you can, support the event, and if you didn't want to play, you don't have to. That's really good to know. Thank you.
Yes, exactly. You're not obliged. And we are also going to have a community questions channel open. So, if people are too shy to speak, for example, if they're not the kind of person that wants to jump on a mic, there's going to be lots of typing that's going to be available, and my job as a host will be to read those and relay them back as we're playing.
Awesome! Really looking forward to this. Can't wait. It's going to be a good evening.
Is there anybody here present in the podcast that has already purchased their NFT? from ARK. All right. Okay. Well, we'll have to increase our efforts, guys. Maybe we do a couple of contests here to upstart and get the community, involved. I mean, it's $5. It's pretty cheap. So maybe we do like a random drawing of folks that have gone and supported the event and supported ARK. So yeah, we'll be talking about that, and we'll come out tomorrow with a plan for it. Find that through our contest. Like tonight, we're going to be giving away 50 BUSD for the folks that are going to clap up some Medium articles and some YouTube videos, smash the likes, and leave comments and stuff. So we're doing that every evening. We're seeing that it's effective when you give a bonus and incentive for somebody for participating, getting involved, rolling their sleeves up, and pushing for your project. So
Right.
yeah, I think that's what we'll have to do, because we don't even have one single person here that has already moved on it. We know it's 2 weeks away. We're not going to beat you guys up, but we're going to get you guys motivated to make this happen. Mistletoe, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I was just going to say, I've already got mine. I'm just ordering some food here so I can talk. But yeah, I'm excited.
Let's go!
Yeah, so
right,
I
man,
can tell everybody now that we've sold total over 200 NFTs so far. So at least 200 people are going to be listening to the event, I hope. And right now, ARK is in third place. So by no means last. Third place is nothing to sniff at, right? And what we're going to do as the pillars is we're going to mint a couple of NFTs for all of the communities or all of the protocols, so that you guys can kind of give those away as a raffle as well. So we're going to reach out to you privately, Atlas, and we'll get that set up so that we can send you a couple, and then you can give those away to your community however you see fit.
Thank you, sir. And got some FOMO happening, guys. Let's go get those NFTs, guys.
Bye.
Yeah, the only reason I haven't purchased one is just because of the time frame. I've got plenty of time, but I mean, personally, I'll be buying minimum 10, but I'll probably buy 20. I want to sit at the table. I love playing poker. It'll be a good time, but I also want to support the event, so I'll definitely be purchasing at least 10, but I'll probably buy 20.
That's good to hear. Thank you.
I already see Coach Brad going all in with the bad hand to give all the chips to
All in with 7 dudes.
As Atlas already knows, one of the players, and I won't mention who it is, but one of the players has already admitted to having a particularly aggressive approach to poker. So I think it's going to be a fiery evening from the offset. There's going to be already some mind games have been happening, and I think there's going to be a lot of aggressive play. So it should make for a fun evening, I think.
Is there, can you buy back in, or is it just one, you're in, you got your chips, that's it, or you're doing rebuys? How's that work?
We thought about having rebuys, but no, it's a one buy and that's it, because what we didn't want is for us to end up having like an 8-9 hour evening, which can easily happen if you're having rebuys. So the general consensus was it would be better to just have the one buy. That way it will run for a nice amount of time, but not so long that people end up dropping out by the end of it.
I agree. Is it Texas Hold'em?
It is Texas Hold'em.
Awesome. Okay, yeah, because some forms of poker with if the blinds aren't being raised, you can have the same situation where people play very conservative and just wait for people to drop out, and then before you know it, it's 4 hours in. But yeah, awesome. Really looking forward to it.
I'm glad, man. So are we, and we're really looking forward to having you guys at the table and just getting that discussion going. I think for me, what's going to be the two most fun parts, or the two parts that I'm most looking forward to, are the discussions that we're going to be having. And I love poker myself, but the chats and then the buying of the token. Those are the 2 points that I'm most excited about, because once we are in a position to buy the token, whichever token that might be, that means we've had a successful evening. We've raised some cash, however much that is, and we're able to put that towards a protocol and really kind of reward the community for turning up.
I totally agree. It's a poker night, and the least important part of it is actually playing the poker. I think the conversations and, like you said, ultimately, putting that money into one of the protocols is all very, very exciting stuff. Excellent. Really, really, really glad to have you on and get this alpha. Thanks, guys.
Pleasure. Thank you very much, guys, and thank you for having us.
And maybe also some partnerships can arise out of it. Who knows?
Absolutely. Great folks. I think you made a great selection, and we're really honored to have been invited. Thank you, guys.
Our pleasure. And the last thing I'll say on it is, just so your community know, well, you kind of touched on it already. We do vet the people that we speak to, and we were even more stringent with the decision making on who we wanted to bring in, especially for our first ever poker event. And this is something that has kind of been a bit of a brainchild of ours for a good couple of months. So although it hasn't been that long since we spoke to you, it was to us very evident that you were immediately a good fit, which is why we asked you. And you guys were in fact the last people that we asked. So you were the last on board the ARK, as it were.
Thank you. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. So quick
question.
Go ahead. Catalyst.
Hey, Mad Hatter. This is Catalyst. Quick question for clarification. I realize we can buy multiple NFTs. Do we need to hold those across multiple wallet addresses to be eligible, so they can be in one wallet? Okay.
Yeah, it can all be in one wallet because we can verify the transaction. So if you've got multiple in one wallet and you reach out to us and say you've got that, and we can verify that with you.
Thank you.
Poor Coach Brad would have to create 20 wallets otherwise.
Yeah, when you asked that, Catalyst, I was thinking, I didn't consider that. I really from one wallet.
At the moment, if you buy 20, you'll have a 1 in 10 chance, Coach Brad.
Ooh.
Yes, I hope that those odds, are watered down a lot by the time we get there, so that there's a big prize pool for the community that do win it. But yeah, really looking forward to it, and really hope I win that extra spot.
But in general, I think it's also I would think there are a lot of people who just want to listen and maybe not participate like in a playing sense. So if we draw someone who doesn't want to play at all, then we always would be down to redraw. So there's a chance that you can. There's even a better chance for you. So who knows?
You may even be nominated by somebody. There's nothing stopping a community rallying to get enough lottery tickets for one individual to sit at the table. That would be a nice way of gaming the system a little bit and getting you a spot, right?
Yeah, I might have to contact my friend Daniel Negreanu to see if he wants to get on board the ARK before this starts.
They are actually
buying
friends
up all
in
the
real life, by the way.
Oh, really?
They know each. Oh yeah, they're friends in real life.
Oh wow. He could afford to buy all the NFTs up just for Arkfi. So.
Yeah, it's a great way to get him invested here, Coach Brad.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, he doesn't live here, but I need to contact him, see if he wants to come on board the ARK and play some poker. Might be a bit unfair.
Well, yeah, we'll wipe the floor with everybody. It will be over in half an hour. No discussion was had.
Hey, we'll hook him with the poker game, but we'll keep him for the investment here at ARK. And being a part of the Spark prize pool. Speaking of that, guys, I know the village is anxious. The village is hungry. The village wants their Spark prize. So usually we do the all aboard sessions.
All aboard!
Before we give the Spark. But we've had these fantastic guests from the Pillars come in and talk to us about their amazing event that we're participating in. So we're going to go ahead, Coach Brad, we're going to do first the Spark Rewards component for the evening. As you see, it just keeps on printing and printing and printing and growing and growing. And we've got quite a crowd here tonight. So let's see if somebody will be the winner that's actually present. It's been a couple of days since we have a live winner. If you guys haven't noticed.
Yeah, I'm predicting a live winner tonight. It's just the law of odds. We got 47 people here in the podcast. I'm pretty sure someone's going to unmute their mic and be very, very happy. So let's see that happen.
All right. Well, let's get pumped. Let's get the vibes going here for the Spark Rewards. I got to set up the secondary ledger. It's been in the cold storage there in the freezer, ready to go. It's defrosted. Let's make it happen, guys.
Let's get this crypto.
Let's get this crypto.
Let's get this crypto.
Let's get this crypto. Let's get this crypto.
Oh, it's impossible for me not to fall in love with you, baby. Yeah, well, it's got to be tonight, baby. Be tonight. It's got to be tonight. Yo, let's do it, baby girl. Gotta do it like that, yo. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you love me tonight. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Tell me that you love me tonight.
Oh, God damn!
Go ahead, baby.
Let's get this crypto.
All right, folks. I think it's that time. Another Spark Rewards. Ready to happen? Hope you're all sitting there, calm, cool, and collected. You got your wallets out, able to check really quickly if it's you that is tonight's winner. Here we go. All right, folks, and tonight's winner, their wallet ends in EF29. Let's go. Let's go. Congratulations. another all-time high, folks. Does it get better? Absolutely. It just keeps on getting better and better. Everything here at ARK is just, increasing our vault accounts. Our folks are getting so close to their ROI, which is something that we all know as investors it's a duty, it's a responsibility. So many folks really need a win right now in crypto. It's been a tough year, but hey, it's 2023. The ARK is sailing. People can come here, get on board, bring their friends, bring their family members, bring James at the water cooler. I mean, bring them all, man. Who does not need passive income in today's environment? There's so much global uncertainty. Inflation's kicking everybody's ass. Cost of living, rents, food, energy. It's smart to hedge. It's smart to take a responsible amount of your investment portfolio and do your due diligence. Take the time. What is different about ARK? What's special about ARK? What's so sustainable? Why did it take 10 months to get here? And, really the advantage that ARK has had to have that hindsight is 2020, to look back, what's worked, what's been successful, where have the exploits, weaknesses, and systems been? How do we keep it fair? How do we make something that's 6 months from now, a year from now? Any investor who's presented with ARK understands clearly that they're going to be able to play the same game as the folks that were here from the first day or the first month, the first quarter. It's a level playing field, really, for everyone. All right. I don't know, Coach Brad. I don't think we have the winner in here tonight.
I know, such a shame, such a shame. Another all-time high. That's 1,067.02 BUSD just given away. A third night in a row.
Say money can't buy happiness. Look at the fucking smile on my face.
Oh, man. And that's just one component. I mean, the folks, that are in the foundation are doing amazing. The folks that are invested into the vault are doing great. The legacy NFT holders. Mr. Callis, do you have some analytics? How much have the legacy NFT holders been paid out so far? I mean, we can see here clearly through the 37 winners, we've given out 28,290.25 BUSD worth of ARK. 4,954.51 ARK. Massive, guys.
Well, I upgraded my NFT about a week in, and I've still received over, it must be, I haven't done the exact math, but I mean, it must be 12%, after upgrading it onto the new one. So, it's probably around 14, 15%, I'd have thought, isn't it, Catalyst?
That's the percent for what? What are you referring to?
How return on the investment of the cost of the NFT?
Well, I've been tracking it from the beginning, and the current APR is 129, I think. Let me check that. So if you bought actually 124%. So the daily return right now is 0.34%. And that works out to about a little over 124 APR. And then Atlas, you had asked how much those have given away so far. As of tonight, over $48,000. 48,000.
Sheesh.
What the fuck?
Bruh.
Can you say that again, please, Carlos?
The legacy NFTs have given out over $48,000 since inception.
What the fuck?
Bruh.
Legacy
And that's cash,
NFTs plus
BUSD, paid out every single day to your wallet. I mean, that's liquid BUSD you can take out, go get some dinner, go pay that car bill. Is that what you're saying, sir?
That's what I'm saying.
that plus the Spark reward pool is over 76,000 BUSD. I mean, that is
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, the Spark stays in the system, which is a fantastic way to really take your investment. I know one guy worked one here a couple of weeks ago, and he was getting 4x more rewards by winning Spark from the night till the morning when he realized he was the winner. I mean, a 4x. So if you're making 10 ARK tokens a day, you're at 40 ARK tokens a day. That's just one case. I'm sure some folks that it's done. Just, I mean, it's hard to even speculate, right?
Yeah, I was the 11th winner, so I won it early, and it was a huge boost to my daily rewards.
And probably one of my favorite questions to ask is, where else on this planet in DeFi, I mean, anywhere else, do you have a system that's doing this?
Nowhere.
I mean, we know it can. We definitely know it can. It's happening right here before our very own eyes. And it's just funny, man, when we hear the narrative, oh, ROI debt space. Oh, well, this one and that one. Oh, Atlas is over. Oh, little Jimmy. You can't compare an apple and an orange. I mean, every line of code here, my friend, is fresh. Like, that orange you used to squeeze in the morning, man, with your toast and tea. It's completely fresh. Everything has been re-engineered. That there's components, that are going back. I mean, bankroll flow, and I mean, all these amazing things. But, it's innovation at the highest level with the prime directive here, folks, of understanding that it has to be fair for everyone. Just the same way as when you go with a bunch of friends and play Monopoly, you take out the box, everyone gets the same amount of cash that they can start playing with, the same opportunity to win the game and play the same game. They have a great time, and maybe a year or two passes, and it's sitting there in the closet with the rest of the games and the Jenga, right? And you got some friends over, you play Monopoly again, and it's the same game. There are no open tokens. There is no dev. There is no coder here. There is no advisor. There is no whale that could, come in and buy the pre-sale tokens and just dump on the whole community. It just can't happen. That in itself, for me personally, I go to sleep well at night. I don't sleep many hours, but when I do, I sleep well. I don't have to look over at the chart. I don't have to wallet watch. I don't have to see what James at the water cooler is doing, folks. He's invested here under the same rules, in the same vault. He can take his earnings, put him in a foundation, get an extra 100% APR, be liquid. He could take 10 grand, and he could split that up into as many wallets as can have 250 BUSD worth of our bond LP, and he can have a chance to be here winning tonight $1,000 worth of ARK. It's that simple. It's that amazing. And man, we love getting this crypto, boys.
Yeah, let's get this crypto.
Oh, god damn!
Oh yeah, let's get this crypto.
So when they ask, does it get better, Atlas? Oh, yes, it does. It absolutely does. Thank you for the analytics, Mr. Catalyst.
My pleasure.
You're the man that set the FOMO to the moon when it comes to those legacy NFTs, because you took the time, you did the math, you did your research, and you wrote an amazing article explaining to folks like you don't even understand what's in front of you, how this pays, how this grows. And when you did that, I'll never forget that night, my friend. People were running out of here. We had a guy that was coming in for a breathing session. I remember it was a Monday, all happy to come and do breathing with the rest of the community and the team. And when you made that presentation about legacy and how powerful it really is, and wait till you see the investments we're going to do with that fund, that the DAO will be voting as to what we're going to invest in. It was crazy. The guy ran out of here. Hey, I'll see you later. The guy went to the backyard, dug up, the coffee can, got the hard wallets out, man, dusted them off, and just went to town buying those NFTs. And he's sitting pretty. He's sitting. I know he's sitting. I'm not going to call him out, but we know, some of us know who it is, and that investor is sailing. He's sitting back, relaxing, and enjoying the investment here in the ARK. I mean, if you look at anybody's wallets or anybody's legacy NFTs and what they've done for them, it's a no-brainer. It's just a fact.
There's an interesting metric. If someone had purchased a legacy NFT at launch, it would have already been. Looks like you would have already paid or recouped 15% of your investment. So your NFT would have, as of today, been paid for 15% paid for.
That was the percentage I was talking about, Catalyst, when I said that I don't have the exact amount because I upgraded mine, but yeah, mine's paid me back 12%, and I upgraded it after a week. So.
Okay, I see. Yeah. Little. Go ahead.
Sorry, I've just noticed something. Right. Can everybody just take a little look at the screen and look at that address number 1 and then look at address number 10? We have a very, very lucky person in our midst here, guys.
Yes, we do. I didn't notice that.
That is a double winner.
And it's our second double winner. We have another double winner that we know about. I didn't realize that. Well, very true. Amazing.
That is.
When it's your lucky day, man. Go ahead.
Jeez, that is what, 320, 330 ARK. Oh my gosh. That is phenomenal. Wowzers. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. In true decentralized fashion, you can win as many times as the crypto gods let it be.
And that could be just one person with the minimum of the 250 BUSD. And that's the beauty of it. Some people were in the beginning, oh, it's a whales game. I was like, really? Did you take the time? Did you read the white paper? Did you really think about it? Did you have your aha moment? Man, that whales game argument, I think, was like in the air for like 3 days. And through the education, the media articles, I mean, that got laid to rest so quick. And people understood, like, no, man, this is so balanced. This is so fair. You play the game at the level you can. Some folks are having the ability to just go straight into a legacy NFT, man. Good for them. Great for them. They're taking on more risk. That's what investment is, guys. You have to analyze it and you have to be careful. But we also need to understand scared money don't make money.
Smart money is on the ARK.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about that, my friend. The smart money is here. And the folks that are taking the time to understand what's happening here right before their very eyes, they're seeing the difference. The light bulb's going off. They're putting "I love ARK" all over their name, going to all over the investment community and their groups. And there's probably people in their DMs. Hey man, what's this "I love ARK" thing? Oh, little Jimmy, come over here. Let's have a conversation, man. Come on over to the podcast. Come talk to the core team. Come have some fun. Come get some crypto. All right. So any questions, comments, folks? We'd love to hear from you.
Alice, can you win the Spark Awards if you don't have an active vault?
Can you win? I've never thought about that. I believe that you can. Let me, Brett, let's confirm that. I believe you can, but let me just get that confirmation.
Just like if someone didn't want to go into the vault and they just wanted to go into the bond system to try it out.
I believe yes. And I don't know, maybe Brett had to get off and go to a call. But
So
yeah.
here is the partial answer. If you don't stake your ARK in the vault, you cannot get the airdrop. So you gotta have an active wallet, 10 or more.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
Yeah, that makes sense too. I see what you're saying, man. Yeah, you're not in the system unless you have the 10 ARK. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Good to know. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that, man. Yeah, you're not in the system without at least a 10 ARK. But yeah, we'll double confirm that. But it does very, very logical. I've never heard of anyone asked that before or not be involved. I mean, the vault is just a beast. DeFi on steroids, boys. And these are all just, additional contracts and components that are just making everyone so much money. Absolutely amazing.
Hey, we're almost up to 50 participants on the chat.
We were at 55 10 minutes ago, so it was a nice number.
Yeah.
So once
to give the 100,
we hit 100, FOMOs will kick in.
What's that?
Yeah, if participant is over 100, then you will see FOMO. People rush into ARK.
Yeah, if we get to 50 participants and they're here when we do the drawing and they've participated in the giveaway every night that we do for the BUSD, then if it's over 50, we go to 100 BUSD. As you know, we haven't had that happen yet, so we're right on the edge of that.
But remember, guys, it's not 50 participants in the VC; it's 50 people participating in the competition.
Thank you for the clarification. Got it.
But that is still very possible, because one of the things that we have been seeing is that where it gets posted in the chat, some people aren't in the VC, but they do partake in the competition. So, we're right on the cusp. It could definitely be the first night it happens.
Yeah. Brett just wrote me it's his son's birthday tonight, so that's why he wasn't around to confirm that for us. Any other questions, folks? All right. Well, I'm going to turn it over to you, Coach Brad, for the all aboard session. You're doing something special tonight. You're mixing it up. Let's get this crypto, brother.
All aboard!
Thank you very much, Atlas. Yeah, so we're doing it slightly different tonight. We had a massive YouTuber today. We definitely need to show him some love. He's not with us. He's over in, I think he's Russian but speaks Ukrainian. He dropped a video. He's a big YouTuber. He's got over 160,000 subscribers to his channel. Excuse me. And, so watching the video, we're going to show the video. I'll probably keep it on mute because no one's going to understand what he's saying, or at least the majority of us won't. But very important that we help this young man to pump the algorithm for him. You know, ARK is all about taking this to the masses, and you know, he is. You'll see when the video starts. He's a young man. I don't know how old he is, but he looks very young, and it's just you know, another testament to the fact that anybody can do this. You know, this young lad has made this video, and he's got a great following on YouTube, and just want to pump that algorithm for him because he absolutely deserves it, putting the work in, which is great to see. And then the other part of the segment tonight is going to be a Medium article. We're not reviewing the entire article. It's from Get Your Ace. He's actually with us in the podcast, but I just wanted to give another example of how easy it is to start on Medium. Because Get Your Ace is you know, and is new to Medium, same as myself, and I just want to read to everyone or show the first part. You know, I keep saying how the first one's the easiest one because you just talk about your experience, and you'll see that's what he's done. You know, he's just written about his experience, and now he has 5 or 6 Medium articles to his name. I've just noticed a DM from him. He's actually just produced another Medium article, which he's published in our publication. So it'll be great to take a look at that after the podcast finishes. But this is really easy, guys. You know, we've got young gentlemen making YouTube videos that have got big following because they're putting the work in. Myself, Get Your Ace, completely new writers, completely new to the platform. Excuse me. Seeing results. I know that Get Your Ace signed up his first referrer this week, which is fantastic for him. He's been putting the work in other Telegram groups, speaking to people, educating them about ARK, and you know, his hard work's paid off. He's gained his first referral, which is absolutely fantastic, and you know, it's what it's all about. So, and I wanted to mention with this competition, guys, is people aren't doing the work. They're just liking, or they're just commenting, or they're just clapping once. And, you know, we're giving away cash prizes on a daily basis, and we love to give back to the community, but we also need the community to return that favor to us. It takes the time it takes to clap once to clap 50 times is literally 10 seconds. So I'm just going to explain it in case someone was unaware. When you clap on a Medium article and you press the clap button, that's one clap. So you just repeatedly tap it and you'll see the counter going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 50. 50 is the maximum you can clap on any one article from any one account. It takes literally 10 seconds. So you will have to clap 50 times, like, comment on both the Medium article and the YouTube video that we're going to show tonight to be entered in the draw for the giveaway. Excuse me. So I just wanted to clear that up and make that you know, very apparent to everyone. And before we show these, I'm going to drop the content that we're going to show in the main chat right now, which is going to be one for the YouTube video and one for the Medium article. So I'll just go ahead and do that now. So I haven't done it yet because I just wanted to clarify with everyone that, you know, it does have to be a like, comment, subscribe. Obviously, if you're already subscribed to a channel or if you're already following the writer that we're showing, you know, that's fine. You can't obviously follow them again, but like, comment, clap 50 times, comment on both the Medium article and the YouTube video to be entered into the competition. So there is the YouTube video that's been dropped in the main chat for everybody. And just give me 1 second and I will... Thank you, sir. Obviously, you have to take your screenshot. So it's going to be 2 screenshots tonight. Send them both to Fortunate Enough. His DMs are about to absolutely blow up, which I apologise for, sir, but I know you can handle it. Right, so they are both Oh, sorry, I put it in the wrong channel. 1 second. Okay, so they are both in the main Telegram group now. I'm just going to pin them both. So no excuses, guys. We've made it very clear what has to be done to qualify for the giveaway. And we appreciate, your participation. So,
Coach Brad.
Yes, sir.
Brett had a good suggestion the other night. When you're leaving a comment, think about using ARK, putting ARK in your comment just for SEO and keywords ARK or Arkfi or other relevant keywords just to help with the SEO.
That is absolutely fantastic information, Catalyst. Thank you for pointing that out. I do that every time I like and comment. And guys, you can make it generic in the sense of you can use it over and over again because it is just to push the algorithm. So I tend to say great video or great Medium article educating people how to make passive income in DeFi with ARK. Super simple. Write that once, paste it somewhere, and just use it over and over again. Because the whole point of this segment is to push the algorithm for community members who are putting the work in and ultimately spread the word about ARK. So thank you for pointing that out, Catalyst. I will include that in my introduction each night because that is very, very important. Great point. Excuse me. So this is the YouTube video, crypto Banan. As you can see, he's a young lad putting the work in. Simple video, short, to the point, 5 minutes long. Shows the homepage, talks about ARK. Talks about Spark, shows the Spark rewards. I could unmute this, but I think, very few of us are gonna understand it. Shows how to get into the ARK Telegram, shows the Twitter page. Starts to go over the white paper. Pretty simple stuff, but he's putting the work in. I don't doubt this is a really good educational video. I don't speak his language, but he has 162,000 subscribers, and in 5 hours. This will be more now because I've had this page loaded for, ready for the segment for a while. It's had nearly 3,000 views. So, I don't doubt this is a really good video. You can see him explaining the 2% and the 1% and the CWR. I need to get my own soundboard, don't I, Atlas? But, this is great work. Excuse me. You can see him going over the roadmap. He's just going over the white paper and explaining it to his community. And anybody can do this stuff, guys. I know we don't all have a large following, but they say the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the second best time is now. There's no time like the present. You can start a YouTube channel this evening or morning or afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. You can write a Medium article right now. And then, you're starting on that journey. Quick 5-minute video encompassing some of the mechanics of ARK. Nice little intro and outro. And there you go. There you have it. Super, super easy. Excuse me. Nothing complicated about it. Anybody can do this stuff, guys. Anybody. I would love to have that translated because I'm completely certain that is a really good in-depth video. The fact that it's had the views that it's had in such a short period of time is it's phenomenal. So go over, drop a subscribe, a comment, and a like on that video, please. And then yes, sir. On to the second part, which is the Medium article. Excuse me. And this, as I said, is from Get Your Ace. This is actually my publication, and anybody that wants to write on Medium is welcome to join the publication. Pump the algorithm for ARK. You know, it's not just for team members; it's for any of the community that want to be involved, want that help. You know, Get Your Ace is great. He's very active. He's actually an admin in my private group because he's just so helpful. And, you know, if I'm not there to respond instantly, he does. And Juan, the herbalist, is also over there helping people out. And we've got a great team. So anybody that wants to be involved, you know, just drop me a DM and get involved. So this is his first ever Medium article written on December the 2nd last year, just before launch. Will I ever be able to retire with Arkfi? You just might. So again, we're not going to go over the full article. This is just an example of how easy it is to start your first one, because a lot of people might be thinking, well, you know, I'm not a writer. How do I do this? How do I go about it? Super easy. Just talk about your experience, how you got into crypto, how you found ARK, and, you know, where you're at now. So if you're anything like me, you're constantly asking yourself, will I ever be able to retire? As a young adult in my 20s, I made the mistake of not putting the recommended 10% of every paycheck into some form of investment, whether it be 401k, stock investment, or even just a regular savings account. Now I'm in my late 30s, I'm really kicking myself because I left hundreds of thousands of compound interest dollars on the table. As I was looking for alternative ways to invest for retirement, I decided to try my hand at crypto investing. While doing some research, I stumbled across a project called Eternity Earn. The project is an ROI miner protocol that sounded pretty awesome. I loved the idea of a way to earn passive income through compound interest. What really drew me in was a Telegram community and how welcoming and helpful they were and still are. They had daily AMAs, which we still do, with the founder and other crypto professionals to answer any questions or just to chat about crypto in general. I decided to invest a small amount into Eternity Earn. After investing, I got really excited to see the compound interest at work. However, I love this line. However, my reptilian brain took over and I got greedy. Because this is what happens, guys. You know, people do this. They get the stars in their eyes and they think we're going to the moon and they forget to take profits, which I must have heard Atlas say, I don't know, over 1,000 times. Take profits. I made another mistake by aggressively compounding in hopes to grow my bag faster and not claim enough to get my ROI. Now with the imminent launch of phase 2, I can tell you that I've definitely learnt my lesson and will be following a strict contract enforced strategy to get my ROI as quickly as possible while responsibly compounding. Once I have my ROI, I will then be playing with house money. Let's dig in to see what this new ecosystem is all about and how it can provide a path to financial freedom. First question you might ask, what exactly is Arkfi and how does it work? To understand this, we need to take a step back and explain how the team got to where the ecosystem is today. Super simple. Nice, personal intro, talks about his experience, how he found ARK, the steps leading up to it, and then, you know, just some real simple stuff. I can tell that is pulled from the white paper, which is absolutely fine. Obviously, you don't want to copy and paste the white paper because that's, you know, not a real article. It's fine to review it and use some parts of it, as I have in some of my Medium articles. And then ecosystem talks about the vault, talks about the foundation, the legacy NFTs, how it works, a more detailed explanation, a step-by-step guide of how to get in, which I think is a fantastic place to start. Great idea. Little explanation of the legacy NFTs, and then shills his link, which is absolutely fine. That's what we all do. And then some basic information about the Telegram, the publication, and his disclaimer. Super simple, real easy. And I read that article from front to back. It's a great article, really good. Inspired me to do more. Was really impressed. Catalyst was the catalyst for a lot of us starting on Medium, and personally for me, he was. And Get Your Ace as well. He sent me this, and I thought, wow, this is. I had a Medium article half written, and he sent me this, and I finished it that night, and I haven't looked back ever since. So, real simple, easy stuff. Everybody can do this. It really isn't hard. I've already liked this, so I can't give you any more likes, unfortunately, any more claps. But this, guys, this is it. This is how you do it. You clap this, and you keep pressing it until it comes up with 50 there. Super simple. And that's about it, guys. Just wanted to give that example of how easy it is to start out on these platforms. And, the help is, as we always say, is there. The tools are there. Plenty of people more than willing to go through this stuff with you. I'll hold anyone's hand and walk them through from beginning to end. And, start getting some more people out there. A lot of people are sitting on their hands. You can do this stuff. I've had a fifth of my direct referrals come from Medium. 2 of those people are building teams. You never know how big these teams could get. You could onboard an SK Crypto K. You could onboard a catalyst, someone who reads your Medium article, builds a huge team under you. The potential is, the sky is the limit. The potential is unreal. I really can't promote it enough. It's a simple, it's super easy thing to do, and it could absolutely change your investment hugely. It could, it could be the difference between being a solo investor and being the next big thing in crypto, because you never know who's going to read your article, who's going to watch your YouTube video, going to use your link, and then potentially build a huge team. So I think I have over 10 members of my syndicate now through these Medium articles, not all direct referrals, but through the people who have joined me and then gone out and given this to their friends and family, and that is ongoing. It's not going to stop. And your Medium articles, your YouTube videos, they never go away. They're always there. So can't promote it enough, guys. Get involved and drop me a DM if you want any help. Has anybody got questions? Any comments?
How's that saying go, Brad? Teach the man to fish. You know how to say it well.
Yeah, teach a man to fish, he can feed his family for a day. No, sorry, give a man a fish, he can feed his family for a day. Teach a man to fish, he can feed his family for the rest of his life.
And if you teach him how to get this crypto,
Let's get this crypto.
Oh, god damn.
Oh yeah, let's get this crypto.
That's it, exactly.
Coach Brad, did you post the link to the? Did you post the link to the Medium article? For some reason, I'm not seeing it.
No, thank you, Catalyst. I made a silly mistake. I posted the YouTube video twice. I do apologize. Yeah, I posted it to the, I think you heard me when I did it. I posted it to the wrong group. And then when I came back to copy it, I've copied the YouTube video. So I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for pointing that out, Catalyst.
absolutely. Thank you, Catalyst. And again, guys, to participate, to win, you have to do it on the YouTube and on the Medium article. That's what you need to get your entry for this evening. So since folks are going to go ahead and do that now. Let's buy them some time, because I know the folks are eager, ready, calm, cool, collected, but they need a little time to be able to participate. Take a screenshot of the YouTube comments, likes, and claps. Send that in to Mr. Fortunate Enough. He'll put you on the Wheel of Fortune. Hey guys, you want some cash tonight? With that, let's turn it over. Give guys some time. Let's do like a 5-6 minute intro into the DeFi sessions with Z, and then we'll take a little break. Z. After that beginning, we'll do the spin the wheel. We'll give the money away, and we'll continue with the DeFi education. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely, guys. Just give me just 1 second. I will share my screen.
Oh, sorry, I need to unshare mine, I think. There you go. Again, I do apologise for the delay in posting the wrong link there, and thank you again, Catalyst, for pointing that out, sir. Appreciate you.
No problem, sir.
Awesome, guys. Hope you guys are all well. And just one thing, I think this whole week we discussed about the price action on Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I did give my opinion on this. I did see this as a dead cat bounce. I did see this taking up liquidity on the top and then dumping. And today that kind of happened. So if we look at the Ethereum, right, we got to be careful, guys. I didn't get so many DMs just for no reason. It's for me to give my opinion. And when I sort of was getting, the messages, I put this line up on the chart, because this was the point where the DMs were coming quite loud and clear to me. The price of Ethereum was 1644, and BTC was about 23,200, and people thought from here we were going to the moon. We were going to 25K to 30K, and we were going to the moon. But as we know, technically, these are levels where liquidity gets trapped. And as we can see on BNB, as we can see on Ethereum shows it pretty vividly here, because when this bounce happened and this thing went sideways and then went lower and lower, I expected this to go back to 1500 region. So we are down here, and this is why we look into technicals. This is why it's important to always keep an eye on price action here. So that's the news on the technical side. I hope people were saved from buying tops, because that's what we're here for crypto, to buy bottoms, to see pumps, but never buy tops. So today in DeFi news, we have some different articles. We have some news on the Harmony hack that took place. So if you guys remember, Harmony created a bridge to basically migrate tokens and to do a interoperability connect, and they were hacked by $100 million. So a person that absolutely. So $100 million was hacked, and now an individual by the name of Mistract basically was able to go through OKX and see where the you can say, what's the word when you leave a trail? But yeah, where the carbon footprint was, where the trail leaded, and he did a whole blockchain trail over several you can say ecosystems, and it came to the same wallet that did the Ronin hack. So Ronin was the biggest hack of last year of $600 million, and yeah, so the wallet that claimed that was the same wallet that did the Harmony hack, and it was the Lazarus Group. So the article here reads, the Lazarus Group suspected as culprits for $100 million Harmony bridge hack, right? So how did he do it? So Mistrack published updates on its investigation of the Harmony Bridge compromise last thing. They found that the infamous North Korean hacking organization, the Lazar groups, are likely behind the theft. So yeah, this article here, if you guys want to sort of go into the main details, it's all sort of prioritized here pretty well, and you can find that in DeFi links. So the guy did a whole tracking system and found it to be the Lazarus group. Now the other thing I want to sort of cover that's in sort of main news is if you live in Europe, there's some draft laws that are being created for the banks, because we do realize that the institutions are going to enter DeFi in the next few years, and there's been some laws that are looking to be passed this year. So one European law that is looking to be passed is the prohibitive capitals rules. So that means, in brief, that banks that are looking to bring in, exchanges into their platform and allow their customers to buy these Ethereums. What the government, what the central banks want is for these firms to have the same amount of fiat to back the crypto that they're allowing the customers to buy. So for rebates, if someone has been fraudulently done in a DeFi project or in crypto in a centralized way, that the banks can give them a refund. So that's what's happening here. So I'll read a little bit from the article here. So it goes, the European Union lawmaker backed a draft law on Tuesday to implement a final leg of post-financial global bank capital rules, adding prohibitive requirements to cover risk from crypto assets. The European Parliament Economic Affairs Committee approved a draft law to implement Basel III capital rules from January 2025 through backing several temporary divergences to give banks more time to adapt. So banks will be required to hold so if you guys can see the screen, the banks will be required to hold a euro of their own capital for every euro they hold in crypto. Such prohibitive capital requirements will help prevent instability in the crypto world from spilling over into the financial world. So it's a one-to-one basis. So every Ethereum that they buy for €1, they have to back it by €1, and that's the way they see them. Not seeing the sort of pumps and dumps happen in our financial world. So that's one of the rules that are being drafted, and as the weeks and months go, we will cover this in more detail, because I think this is an important draft. So that's one thing that the EU lawmakers are looking to implement.
So hold on a second. I'm trying to read into this.
Go for it.
So if you're a banking customer, right, and you deposit into their bank 100 ETH, they have to go and also purchase another 100 ETH to back that, or just have the equivalent in euros?
They have to have the equivalent in euros, basically. So if Ethereum does go to $1, for example, then they have to but it's not the person bringing 100 ETH. The customer's not bringing 100 ETH. It's the customer purchasing ETH from the banking app, basically, the online banking app. So they have to be able to refund that customer. And I don't think it will be ETH and BTC that they're worried about. I think they're more worried about Shiba and Doge and the other sorts of meme coins that are taking up a bunch of liquidity and going minus 100x down. So they want to protect their customers from that. So what they're saying is, if the bank is buying Shiba at 50 cents and the customers lost maybe, their price has gone down to 10 cents and they feel fraudulently done, then the bank has to recover 50 cents worth of Shiba to the customer. It's a bit
that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Why would the bank take that risk?
Absolutely. This is why it's something that's being drafted and debated right now. It's a tough rule. It's a tough rule. I don't know how they're going to implement it, but that's the details. Interesting, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, the banks will. The United States, Britain, and other countries are taking similar steps, but the committee used the draft law to introduce new elements, including requiring banks to hold enough capital to cover holdings of crypto assets in full. Like this is like this thing here is going to be debated around Europe quite a bit. So that's one ruling that happens. The other thing that's happening over the financial sort of modules is the interest rate hike that the European central banks are looking to accomplish this year. So we had the same thing happen with interest hikes happened in America. So when people are saying, are we seeing pumps? I'm like, be careful, because interest rates are still going to be heightened in different ways. And I was reading an article that sort of covered that a little bit. Maybe we can cover it tomorrow. But yeah, the interest rates are looking to be hiked in Europe. So the Eurozone will see prices sort of converging that way with the dollar. So we'll cover that into much more detail, but that's the sort of, I believe that's the news for this dip, basically. Like I think that this dip that we see in sort of BNB and Ethereum and BTC is because of that news, that stringent law is coming into case for the banks for crypto, and also about the interest rate hikes. So yeah, that's the news from sort of Lagarde and the ECB. On that basis. Now, do I have a few more minutes to do another article, or are we going to do the draw?
Yeah, go ahead. We're fine.
All right. So this is the DAO in working on Uniswap. It's pretty cool. I love the DAO sort of consensus. And today something big happened in the Uniswap sort of DAO. So the article reads, Uniswap holders propose ditching Ethereum for BNB to deploy version 3 protocol. So a DAO vote took place on Uniswap, and the results are 80% of Uni holders voted to support the deployment of the Uniswap protocol version 3 to BNB chain. So as we know, currently Uniswap is based on Ethereum, and is also based on optimism for layer 2. But people, the crowd, the voters want to see it on BNB. And some of the voters included some real big projects like Plasma Protocol. So this is a quote from the CEO of Plasma Finance. So he says the following. We believe this is the right move for Uniswap to deploy on BNB proof of stake chain, POS chain, for many reasons. One of them is license expiration. Another thing from the firm consensus, another quote that came from the firm consensus said, regardless of personal views, Uniswap entering the BSC market will provide current and future users with a secure and established medium for decentralized exchanges. So that's so in addition, the consensus executive also said that the firm believes that it's important for Uniswap to be chain agnostic to better serve all users within Web3 space. So they're saying that version 3 should be sort of laid over to BNB chain, but it should stay interoperable. It should be on Ethereum, on your Polygon, Optimism rollups. It should also be on BNB chain. So that's the news on Uniswap. Big development. We shall continue. Now the last thing I wanted to cover, maybe I'll wait for a day tomorrow because I want Brett to be part of this. But I did a rabbit hole on XX Network, and found that their you can say founder is a pretty big influential figure in not just DeFi but in decentralized finance. So if you guys know the name of the guy's name is David Schaum. David Schaum, before you can say Bitcoin did its white paper, he created electronic money. So he's pretty influential, and he's the guy behind XX Network. and he's a big a vigilante of privacy. And yeah, so the guy is known for pioneering cryptography and privacy-preserving technologies, and widely recognized as an inventor of digital cash. Right, so he's the inventor of digital cash. He did the papers back in 1982, and he's one of the individuals behind XX Network on privacy. So I think we'll do the rabbit hole tomorrow when Brett is here on that one. So the last thing I'm going to cover is this thing here. This is really important because the reason why we saw the Bitcoin pump last year to 67K was because of a thing called ETFs being ruled in favor of a few different firms in sort of America, and having ETFs as a sort of a hedge, then buying a whole BTC is what a lot of firms and a lot of investors wanted. And when we saw the sort of green lights to ETFs, that's what got BTC its all-time high. But there was one firm that is currently taking the SEC to court, and there's been some good news because Grayscale did apply for an ETF to be approved, and they were refused. And this article kind of goes into the developments there. So the court, the appeals court in America is to hear oral argument in Grayscale's lawsuit against the SEC in March. So in March, we're going to see Grayscale explain their side of the story of why they believe that their ETF should have been approved. So let's read a little bit from the article here. So it goes here. The United States Appeal Court is set to hear the oral argument relating to Grayscale's investment lawsuit against the Securities and Exchange Commission over its decision to deny Grayscale's spot exchange traded fund. According to the court motion filed in January 23, both sides will present their arguments at the District Court of Columbia Court of Appeals on March the 7th. And this was the tweet that was sent out by one of the team members of Grayscale, Craig Salm. So yeah, so GBTC was not approved; it was rejected, and now we have a whole timeline and a roadmap from Grayscale on the matter. So if you see their new roadmap, their timeline has a new segment here for March the 7th, oral argument. So that's the overall news right now. I hope everyone's having a good week. I hope people are doing their technicals, doing their fundamentals, and learning their ecosystems. If any of the Pillars members are here, kudos to you guys. You guys have a great community, and I'm looking forward to the poker game. I personally did buy an NFT as we were discussing it on the call, so I look forward to that. Great community. But I think that sort of completes my my segment for today. Unless you guys want me to go through another rabbit hole or something.
No, let's keep that for tonight. Thank you, Mr. Z. Did an amazing job, brother. As always, calm, cool, and collected. All right, Mr. Fortunate, are you ready? Give out some money.
I think I got some of the stragglers here. They sent me a screenshot of the YouTube video, but not of the Medium article. I just got another one in. If you want, we can sum it up and call it done for the people that are submitted already.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start showing it. And if they're in here and you see people that are short that didn't complete the assignment, let's call them out. Let them know that they're just halfway there. They have another function to do if they want to get the bag.
They say money can't buy happiness. Look at the fucking smile on my face.
You are in the matrix a bit on my end, Atlas.
I am.
Is that the same for anybody else?
Still?
No. I can hear Atlas fine. I think it's your side.
Fine too.
Okay, in my end. Okay, that's fine.
If there's anyone here that did not complete the full assignment, YouTube and Medium, and you want to make sure that you get your name in, now's your time. Put your hand up, say something. Say,
bruh.
Or say,
What the fuck?
let it be known. Money's here, boys. So whenever you're ready, Mr. Fortunate. Spinning the wheel of fortune. Isn't that a great combination? That's great friends of the project. Terry Tibbs, man. Terry Tibbs always here rocking with the crew. It wouldn't be the ARK Nightly Podcast without Terry Tibbs in the house. Chris Dugan, hello, sir. Hope you're doing well.
You.
The most feared man in the deer communities. If you ever seen a picture of the deer in the headlights, Chris Dugan took that picture.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. What?
If you've ever seen a picture of a deer in the headlights, that picture was taken by Chris Dugan. Hope you're doing well over there, man.
I was spotlight. That's illegal. I don't do that.
Hey, man, how's that printed?
You want to say going well, but didn't hear what the end of that was.
You heard the printer?
Things print.
Oh yeah,
on the ARK.
I think the village over there in Dugansville has got to be happy, rejoicing, like the kids jumping around, saying, "We're getting this crypto."
Well, at least there's enough so they can eat.
Oh yeah, and it just keeps getting better and better. And thank you for your patience, Chris. I know, man, you can't wait to be the winner of the Spark. But man, your day's coming, and it's just going to feel so much better because you see this thing just growing, brother. It's going to go to a whole another level.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I can't wait till Chris wins it again as well.
Oh man.
Yeah,
there's double positive vibes off of that. Hey, Mr. Fortunate, are you there, buddy?
I'm still getting some missions in. People are just not catching up with.
Okay, time, brother. We're going to keep it nice and steady here. We're going to keep it holding here, right by the dock of the bay, for the folks to get on board, man. Participate tonight.
Get Your Ace has written an article while the podcast has been going. It took him 10 minutes. It's not a very long article, but it is a good, short article. It took him 10 minutes. Like, it takes you longer than that to cook and eat your breakfast, guys. 10 minutes it took him. I'm not gonna do it now because it's gonna confuse people. But I'm gonna drop it in the chat once the podcast concludes. Because if I do it now, people are gonna start sending fortunate pictures of that one, and it's just gonna confuse people. But 10 minutes it took him, and it's a good article. You know, it's people are sitting on their hands.
I thought of a suggestion. I thought, seeing that we put the article late, maybe tomorrow we make it $100 and we can show these articles in this YouTube page more.
Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, I'm saying if we basically do the draw tomorrow, make it $100, and make it a combo of YouTube and the sort of Medium article being sort of clapped and followed for the next like 24 hours.
I think it might get a bit confusing for community members and fortunate to keep track of if we do like a double competition. Obviously, it's Atlas is cool, and I see your point of making it run for longer, but I don't know if we should change the goalposts once we've set them. We could we could announce that and change it in the future, but
well, we'll talk about it. That's the best thing to do. But it's getting close. It's getting very close and growing. Man, people are rocking, man. I think Nike and Adidas are getting jealous, man, because people are rocking I Love ARK everywhere here. Telegram.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
I
don't
was
know about
in a few different groups today and different DeFi communities, and all I saw was I love ARK, and I was like, wow, we're hitting different constellations.
Absolutely. Are the folks in Discord rocking the I Love ARK? See?
In like the other groups like Pillars and the other ones, I see a bunch of like I love ARKs there, but I think I've talked about Telegram. I should have said the word Telegram. I've got Discord in my mind.
But what's going on with our Discord folks? Our ARK Discord, are they rocking, or do we need to crack that whip on them?
There are people rocking it, but we should crack the whip. Get everybody to do I love ARK. Make it Discord. Let's go. I need to get that soundboard. That's freaking awesome.
We might just make it. Hey, man, you got to do the Discord as well.
Absolutely.
If you want this crypto, man, I mean, if you really want to rock for us, you want to ride with us, if you want to grow, if you want to keep seeing that printer, if you want to keep seeing the new custom buy bot, keep doing this. Buy. And by the way, yeah, we just launched today a brand new custom buy bot, folks. Let's go.
Let's go.
I mean, I wouldn't rock anything else than ARK. I mean, nothing else is printing like ARK. Nothing else is giving people back money and making them money every single day like ARK. I hate to say it, but it's the truth, man. That's just facts.
Facts. Yeah, pretty cool. Like when we do the Pillars poker game, where we see a bunch of I Love ARKs join, just like we see in Telegram. So yeah, we should make it a week consolidation for everybody to change their thing to I Love ARK.
Yeah, we might just have to up the ante and up the game.
Absolutely.
I mean, money talks, as they say. I mean, you can ask this guy.
They say money can't buy happiness. Look at the fucking smile on my face.
I love ARK, baby. All
Let's
right,
go.
35 entries. Man, that's beautiful. That's a great thing, folks. All right. Is there anybody here that does not see their name on the Wheel of Fortune? That fortune it's going to spin for us tonight.
Yeah, Atlas, I don't think the screen's being shared right now. We can't see the wheel.
We can, Florida Realtor.
Oh, really?
I can see it. I can see it.
Well, somebody see if my name's on there for me. I can't see it.
Man,
It is.
Yes.
You are the second name on that list, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate the
You're
verification.
in there. And, man, it's looking so good, man. I think we might just have to give away a bucket of KFC to tonight's winner. Can you buy that with crypto? Yeah, if you got your Ultimo card, man.
Yes.
We can
No,
send you that,
you
that
can.
USDT. Exactly, man. Exactly. You see where we're going, brother. You see where we're going. All right. Not tonight. No KFC tonight, folks. But, man, that would be nice to win a bucket of some of that extra crispy, man. The General does do it right. No doubts about it. Okay, folks. I think it's time to get this crypto. Are you ready, Mr. Fortunate? Do that count of 3, sir. If you tell me you are ready, or you need a little more time.
All ready to go.
All right, sir. On the count of 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that's a second win for
Nice.
Sunday Kaitu. Let's go.
Sendai
Let's
Katetsu.
go. Yes, sir. You came here to win some money? Well, you got it. That easy, folks. And
Congratulations,
that's peanut
Marvin.
compared to what the folks who are invested here are winning on a daily basis. Man, 50. What, man, we're going to do some projections. Let's see, Coach Brad, if we could get a projection done for tomorrow to show what $50 can do in ARK in 2 years, in a year, in 3, in 4.
50
5.
ARK or $50, did you say?
$50.
$50. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's a nice little exercise. It's not what it's worth today. Because yesterday's price is not today's price.
I haven't heard that one for a while.
That's true, my friend. That's very, very true.
Well, yeah, I mean, tomorrow we could just use Kelly's calculator. We could do it live.
Okay. See, now that's some all aboard action there for you, sir.
All aboard!
Oh yes, oh yes. Show the community the power of ARK.
Yes, sir. And we got some great new folks here. Happy to have you over, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of folks rocking the I Love ARK. Terry Tibbs, always on the mean, always on the troll. Let everybody know how well we're doing here in ARK, folks. Thank you, Terry Tibbs. Thank you for the realtor, Chris Dugan, Catalyst, NATO, the man on the move, the man on the rise. Some call him El Mágico. General Ashcroft, Krillian, Bem Mildele. That was a tough one to say. Simpler Mike, you the man. And always rocking, always representing ARK, always loving ARK everywhere he goes. We got Putin Theo, Jacoby, Mistletoe, Kirk Boomin, Cowbelly Farm. Yes, more cowbell, please. Alex Blairot Kashi. Welcome, sir. Hardik Machanda. Sounds like a very dangerous man. Chainbird. Aereo 2000. Nishido, Rio, let's get this crypto, sir. Lo Prado, Theo Labs, Fergav David, Don Madre, James Perez, D Perez,
I'm warning you.
Sonia Blade. Yeah, be careful, man. Don't hurt nobody in here. Brad Tyler, Badoodle, Kenichi. Yeah, man. Kenichi's a big friend of the family here, man. I was representing. And Marvin. And, of course, from Brazil all the way, man, where the samba moves the feet, stirs the soul. Hugo. Let's go, guys. Man, what a night.
Let's get this crypto.
Oh, god damn.
Oh yeah, let's get this crypto.
Thanks, Hugo. Man, we're happy to have you back, brother. Oof.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back. I'm trying to join podcasts every day, so I'm going to try to not miss out.
I don't know if you noticed, Hugo, but you were the next name on that wheel. It was so close between you and Marvin, and it just stopped on Marvin.
Yeah, I saw that, but not a problem. Next time I'll win.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Man, there's plenty to go around, guys. There's a win here for everyone. That's why we did it. That's why we're here. Folks need a win in this space. Do we have any questions or comments as we're nearing the conclusion of tonight's podcast?
Just great to see the community engagement is growing on the excuse me, on the All Aboard segment. It's really great to see, and I just want to thank everyone for being involved and joining in. So good stuff. Get out there, and you could be featured on the segment.
I agree. The crowd's getting bigger. We had, I think, 48 people today on call. Now 35. Kudos to you guys. Keep joining.
Keep joining, keep earning, keep winning, keep getting this crypto. It's a clear message. I think everyone can understand. Everyone can play this game.
The crazy thing is all these giveaways and sparks and extra things, they're just the cherry on top. You know, the real win here is being involved and being in the ARK system. You know, having the bond, being in the vault, having a legacy NFT. This stuff's just extra. You know, it's the real win is getting your 2%. You know, that is the real win. Don't forget that, guys.
Absolutely. Well, folks. Is it E before we close?
Before we close, yeah, Ethereum just dropped to 1538. So the dead cat bounce is completely off the charts. I think we're gonna
Say hello to my little friend.
Warning shots have been fired, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, I told James, man, all the time. He had his moon boots on. He had the helmet. I said, man, listen, is Bitcoin giving you 2% a day? Is Bitcoin giving you, sir, over $1,000 of Spark rewards every single night live on the podcast? Is Satoshi there for you? Is his core team working hard for you, developing day and night, little James? Man, you should have seen the look on his face. Man, Atlas, you're right. I just can't, my cousin's buying the dip. My grandmother, man, everybody's like, man, we're back, 27K, gonna smash through the roof. BitBoy, everyone's like, this is it, folks. The whole fake out happened. The bottom is in. But see, is Bitcoin going to give you 1,000x? I mean, nope. It ain't giving you 2% a day, sir. No, it's not. Get aboard the ARK. Do it for you.
Yeah,
Do it for your family. Look in the mirror. Talk to the man in the mirror. Tell him, hey, man, get serious. Stop following the pump and the dump and all the little, stuff and the crypto Twitter. Hey, man, sit back. Go walk the dog. Go enjoy your life. And start making plans. Start booking that vacation. Get the, Dr. Kelly's calculator and do some financial planning for once in your life, son.
Yeah, Bitcoin just hit down 22.4K. I think every time we talk, this thing is dumping, so I'm gonna stop talking.
Hey, man, Satoshi ain't giving you 2%. Andrew Tate University or whatever program, they ain't giving you 2%. Sir, it's right here at the ARK. And put something in your wallet. Put something serious. Making you money every day, man. Stop with the hype. Stop following the crowd, man. Set a trend.
I got another update. Sorry, we're down 22.3K now. We're dropping right now as we speak. I think we're gonna hit 21 by the end of tonight, man. Damn.
Hey, man, what's happening at the bottom of the ocean? When you're on board the ARK, brother, you don't worry about the creatures below. We got plenty of beans, man. We have plenty of food. We got rice, man. We got so much supply here to just coast on through and keep us from the crypto abyss. So, whatever, pajamas, whatever color he decided to wear today, Vitalik over there, and Satoshi hiding in the cave over there in Afghanistan or wherever he might be. Hey, man, they ain't working hard for you, brother. They ain't printing for you. I guarantee you that.
Good
I
time.
have a comment.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So if you got into the first day and you follow the CWR reasonably well, your principal should be over 200% now as of today.
Sheesh. Man, it's like that, you man.
Just like that.
So for my case, I deposited 747 ARK. As of today, my principal balance is over 1,549.
Oh.
So anyone who deposit 100 or 50, whatever, follow the rule, you will get that almost 200%.
That's crazy. Hey, Z, to get a 200% on Bitcoin, right, in 37 days. But let's just say, at what price would Bitcoin have to be 37 days from now to get a 200x on if you bought today?
If you bought today, Bitcoin has to go to 35K basically to get a 2x. Or 40K. No, sorry, my bad. Bitcoin has to hit 40K if you bought at today's price. I was looking at it.
That's 100%.
Yeah, that's 100%. So yeah, shit. Oh man, we have to wait like a whole year and a half, man. Holding Bitcoin then.
Am I right?
Yeah,
you get a 2x. It would be how much?
Yeah. It would be you get back to the 60K region.
Grand. Yeah, it'd have to be 60 grand.
Yeah. You have to get back to 60K region. So we're currently at 20K.
And is Satoshi deving? Is Satoshi Nakamoto deving right now? is he doing fintech? Is he giving Spark? Is he on his 85th podcast? I don't know, man. I don't know.
I do. No, 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 and no.
I mean, Michael Saylor's doing a lot of talking. I
Yeah.
mean, and that's good. I mean, you gotta do a lot of talking in this business, brother. It's important. You know, you gotta let people know. But I mean, if Michael Saylor went out today and said, you know, that Bitcoin investors, you know, with Satoshi's vision, right, are going to get a 2x, 200%, 37 days, 38 days. People will call him a fool.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I still
Bitcoin can
don't
do
know.
that. He does it all the time. But he knows. Everybody knows he's a fool.
This is the problem. Like a bunch of YouTubers like are such low common denominators, like low hanging fruits, man. That they just to get attention, like they have to spark that we are on the bull run. Are we on the bull run or are we not? You know, like they have to use these synonyms and these articles, and it's bad to see, man, because it influences a lot of people. Like the DMs I get from here, the ARK community, and then also from other communities. It's like we're hitting the tops now. Big boy is pumping it. This is pumping it. I'm like, dude, you're being influenced. Please look at the technical charts. Please be careful. Whatever you do. But it's unfortunate, but that's what it is, man. That's the market that we're in, and currently, I think DeFi has to create our hedge. As it could be the ETF, it could be an ROI DApp, something that keeps people secured from these sort of movements. Imagine, man, if someone bought Solana last week for $16 and they're down to $12 right now, they're not sleeping tonight. Right? They tell their wife, you know, good night. They kiss their children good night, and then they look at the chart. Now they're sleepless for the night because they bought the top. And then the question is who to blame? Is it BitBoy? Is it Satoshi? That's the learning curve in DeFi, and it's just unfortunate. This is the third cycle that we're seeing these things happen in. It just seems people aren't learning their lessons. Or learning their lessons for the future. But that's the case here. I'm glad I don't have to look at the wallet anymore, honestly.
You try to tell them. Sometimes they don't listen. But they're coming, brother. They're coming. We've got a fantastic project. We got so many options, so many ways to earn and to win that you guys are witnessing it, which is the great part. It's been a long time coming, but it's here, guys, and we couldn't be happier. With that, we're going to bring tonight's podcast to a close, folks. We're going to thank you for coming and joining us. Really, man, really was a great time. We had the folks from the Pillars Discord come and explain to us the details, how this event is really going to be something special. They've come up with a winner, unifying crypto investors, communities, the developers, all sitting down, playing a game, having a conversation, having a good time. And hey, there's some crypto to be won as well. Looking forward to that. Let's get involved. Let's go buy those NFTs. Let's support ARK. And let's, also take the time to do a little research. And for the folks that want to get involved, writing Medium articles, if you want to come and participate, if you have people that are on your short list or your long list of folks that are struggling out there and they need some passive income in their life, and you think they'll be open to understanding, go ahead and reach out to them, man. Bring them over. We're here every night. We're here to help every investor grow their syndicate and just really get ahead. There's so much potential for every single one of you to take advantage of, and having the support of the community, the core team, the admins. I mean, it's super easy. That's just the bottom line. We will be back tomorrow, folks. Same time, 6 p.m. EST, 11 p.m. UTC. Thank you for the folks that participated through listening. I know a lot of our European investors listen to this at a later time. We wish you all a wonderful evening. Thank you.